Okay, let's take a look. So for Pointman, who is playing as Arverni, we have on his left flank 3 noble horses, and on his right flank 1 heavy horse and 1 light horse. An interesting thing to mention is that heavy horse actually have more melee defense than noble horse.
Don't forget the visual, the overlay.
Oh my god, I'm so bad.
Okay, so for main body of Pointman army, we have 6 Orswan. Okay, they supported by 4 spear warriors, it seems. Yeah, 4 of them, and that's his whole build. So he's playing a bit more careful. 4 spears with him. Not too much of a cavalry. As for Indypride and his Rome, we don't see much yet. Something is hidden behind the hill. But his infantry, let's see. 1, 2... Wait, is it... It's a mix between Praetorian Guards, 4 Praetorian Guards, 1 Evocati cohort, which I'm not understanding. Honestly, Evocati cohort doesn't have such a nice stats.
It's generally
for the
to
money.
make up a number. I think that is pretty much what it is. I mean, I've seen this build in his previous games. He's got like what 5 Praetorian Guard, maybe 4, and then he'll make up the last one with his cohort. But
Yeah,
it's a pretty similar build to his last one because he's got 3 gladiators, he's got 2 Praetorian Cav, and I'm trying to work out if he has 1 or 2 elephants. Because I see him bringing them up here, and Pointman sees it. Obviously, because we can only see what Pointman sees. So a lot of the stuff now on this side of the wood is hidden. And is there something else hidden behind the thing? And this is the line of sight. Unless he can see it, unless Pointman can see him, those units are hidden.
Well, one thing is exactly as Pointman would want. There is no skirmishes, so as Arverni, it's something you would hope for. Another thing, but elephants is exactly that people bring to count barbarian builds, because barbarians have a bit flimsy morale if general dies, and elephants do wreck them. But it really requires to find a nice angle, get a nice charge, put stampede on, or trample depending on elephant type. Probably that's why there is spear warriors to not let elephants to get to all swans.
So why is Indypride taking up this position up at the top of the hill? He's vacating it now, running away. I mean, obviously it might help him get line of sight on a lot of any hidden units, but looks like he almost got caught out there.
Well, if Pointman didn't react, that would be... He's probably trying to buy himself time to get his infantry there. Because uphill advantage...
He's running back up again, and he's going to fight some spear warriors in next to no time here. He's trying to break through, though. But I can't see how this is going to work out in Indypride's favour here. He's going to be caught out with cavalry and spearmen. Oh, and then come the elephants onto the spear warriors.
This is already micro mistake, and he have to pull back already. His infantry engaging uphill now, so oh man, he's in trouble. We will see if these flanking gladiators will change, save it for Indypride, but initial engagement awful, I believe. His elephants they charged spear warriors, so they don't have a good charge on other infantry. Will not have a good charge on other infantry. His main infantry body engaged uphill, and his cavalry didn't get any nice charges and engaged by spear warriors right now. So I would say bad unit matching. Indypride just moved forward and didn't pull back when it was obvious that he is not going to get a good engagement.
First blood goes to Indypride as the one unit of spear warriors is broken. But auxiliary elephants seem to be the next unit to go. The unit of spear warriors are being cut to pieces by the gladiators over here.
Yeah, but look at Pointman will be having at least 4 Orswan left. No, 5 Orswan left after infantry battle.
It's another unit of Oswan just broke from the field, in fact.
Yeah, but look at Praetorians. Like, it's done for them, and all cavalry of except for one of Indypride engaged. I wonder if he can come back in this game. I don't believe.
We still have elephants on the field. They just seem to be standing there static.
Let me see.
This once again is ending up being quite a closely fought battle here. But it does look like Pointman is starting to lose a significant amount of units. His cavalry...
Yeah, somehow, at least in cavalry fight, Praetorians grinding it out, it seems. Slowly but surely. Actually, interesting point to make a look at. You see these dead elephants. Take a closer look at them. They are near Pointman's general. See how infantry goes around them. Elephant bodies are actually obstacles on the field like stones. Not everyone knows that, but you can use them as protection, in fact.
But down here, where a lot of the Oathsworn are, they're starting to break. And in comes Indypride's cavalry from the rear. And that might be the end of these Oathsworn.
Man, he may come back.
But it's the fight up here that's going to be the critical one. And this is the place where Pointman is making his presence felt. His noble horse is slowly starting to get the advantage over the Praetorian cavalry, whose numbers are starting to drop. Pointman's general still alive, and it's still fighting against a cohort unit. But down here, these Oathsworn are just not breaking. And Praetorian Guard are now starting to break.
Yep.
Pointman is looking like he's about to cruise to a 2-0 victory here. And in comes
I don't know.
heavy horse right into the back of the gladiators here.
Always so difficult to judge these grinding battles for me.
And there's loads of units now from Indypride are starting to rout. Only a handful of units on the field. His general's going into the fray against Noble Horse. I can't see how he can win this situation now. I think it's totally over.
And it's something about this game that always baffles me. Compared to Shogun 2, disengaging is a bit more difficult. It became possible, but when all units tied down in a fight, I don't know how to judge anymore, because maneuvering kind of out of place when everyone is fighting. So I kind of lose my ability to judge the game a bit.
And there we go. Pointman wins a 2-0, taking home £200 from the Scan Intel Total War Rome 2 Invitational. He is the first man to take away some money from today, obviously leading up to our final, which is coming up soon. And Pointman gets some revenge maybe for his previous outing, where he went out 2-0.
Yep, from Voland. And I'm actually quite excited to see what will happen. How Prussian players will deal with sick builds on Voland himself. Would be looking forward to see that stream.